He didn't know how to deal with it. When Matt lost two in a row, it killed him. He goes, "This isn't for me. I'm not any good. I'm going to go back to Hillsboro and start farming." He goes, "I'll never get back in the UFC again." He's well.
So she be chilling right now. She be chilling. Whoa. It's hard to do this with the. Hold on here. There we go. Okay. The dog's name is Lois. It's time for a late night walk. Come on, Lois, we're going this way. We're going downhill, baby doll. Come on, let's go. Come on. She had to pee already. I know my dog. All right. Here we go. Out on the mean streets of West Hollyweird. All right, there's a guy walking up already. That's weird. And a car just dropped him off, so he probably just got his pee-pee played with. You guys love the gay stuff, so. Definitely my most popular voiceover is being the father on Tyler, the Creator's The Jellies. And done a few like local Stugats. This guy bending. Is this guy taking a dump? This guy's taking a dump right now. This guy right over there. This guy's taking a dump. Oh my God. This is why I don't walk at night. This guy right over there is taking a dump. This is my neighborhood. I know. Tell me about it, Flower. Yeah, my name is Earl. Right, there's another dude right there. The dudes are out tonight, boy. I'll tell you that much. This guy literally... This is the neighborhood I grew up. This guy literally just took a dump. Or is that a woman? Oh, maybe it's a woman. I don't know. Who knows? If it's a woman, I don't really mind. I think it's a woman. Never mind. My bad. My bad. This is it's a good, safe time to walk at this time at night. Yes, West Hollywood. West Hollywood. Come on, buddy. Let's go this way. Come on. We're going this way. Come on. Oh, hello. Hey, come on, buddy. Let's go. Come on. Okay. Come on. I do have a killer pup. No, not really. This is West Hollywood. As you can see, there's a fair amount of traffic down there. I mean, only at 2:30 in the morning would there be traffic in this neighborhood. Who needs to go to the gym? All right, we got some activity. What's up, Dixon? What's up? All right, we got some firefighter activity right here. I mean, the streets are wild tonight. I live right at the end of this street, so not far from home. But Lois, my dog, has to go to the restroom. There she is. So we'll go for a little walk around the hood. But I'm an AEW guy, to be honest with you. So... now this part of the... I mean, there's really no vibe out here right now. Yeah, I bet you are a Pat Patterson guy. You love Pat Patterson. Hold on here. I got to tie my shoe. So we're going to give you a ground level view while I tie my shoe. Okay. It's a ground level. Yeah, I mean, the streets are nice and peaceful at this hour, but on the weekends, this place is wild. I couldn't walk the dog on the weekends. And there's a few nightclubs that are open till like 4 a.m. So it's just complete madness. Not too bad on a Wednesday night, though. But 2:36, it's kind of a rough time to be out from the standpoint of drunk drivers. Because there's a lot of bars that obviously just closed down, and people getting in their vehicles. Now, the good thing for me is that's my street right here. And here's the West Hollywood Sheriff's right here. So there is a lot of crime in this neighborhood. It's probably, to be honest with you, it's probably not even that safe walking the dog right now, to be frank. But I'm a pretty scary looking guy, to be honest. So I don't necessarily have to worry about getting jumped. Especially in the outfit I have on right now. All right, we'll go down here. Looks like there's some action here. You know, I like to give you guys an exciting. Probably someone had a heart attack at the. They have it's not really a West Hollywood jail, but it's. They detain people here who have not been good people until I think they get like the LA County jail, which you don't want to go in there, man. I've never been to jail, and I plan to keep it that way. Looks like something happened inside. Yeah, so it's definitely probably like inside this. As you can see, there's the West Hollywood Sheriff's, and looks like probably something happened inside. There's like holding. It's more of a holding center than a jail, but it's still ask questions. Get the fuck out of here. What am I, TMZ reporter? Ask questions for no money. Shit. What up, Johnny? Starbucks is open in 2 hours. The Starbucks in West Hollywood opens at 4:30 in the morning. Because we have a lot of, we have Cedars-Sinai, which is a gigantic hospital. And we're open. I'm sure they're open for that mainly. Not a lot of businesses open around here at 4:30 in the morning. And I think Cedars-Sinai has like thousands of employees, so I'm sure they all go to Starbucks right here. What up, Sour Milk in the house? This is the probably this might be the biggest building in because you've got the red building here, and then you've got the green building here, and then the blue building. This is all one complex. There's the West Hollywood Library. How many fucking libraries look like that? But you see how big this facility is. It's not really doing it justice, how big it is. So we'll take a nice little walk, and then Lois is getting tangled. She didn't get to walk that much today because it was raining. And I feel comfortable enough walking her at this hour of the evening because all the cops are on patrol out here. So, they're just fucking jonesing for action. Like, they're begging for something to happen, so, I feel relatively safe. I mean, look at this library. Nobody lives there. It is, it's like here's a better view of it. And this, once again, is not doing it justice. I mean, it is a gigantic facility, and it's really fashion clothing brands. I think All Saints has an office there, and like this is the blue building. It's probably about 10 stories tall. Furniture companies and whatnot. As you can see, look at this fucking library, man. There's a couple homeless people here, so, if I have to move fast, I might have to use the selfie stick as a weapon. So if the feed cuts out, call 911. I'm on the corner of Santa Monica and San Vicente. See, like here's Sutherland. That's a high-end furniture store. See, here's a cop right here, I think. Right there. No, that's not a cop. My bad. All right, this guy looks a little fishy, so I better take a roundabout way. Like, this is just one store in here. As you can see, it's like a furniture store. I mean, this is probably $10,000. So you're probably not too far off. This is kind of a very high-end part of town. A lot of nice restaurants and whatnot. Clothing stores. I mean, we won't go down there, but oh, thank you, Flat Cat. What up, Flat Cat? There's Cedar Sinai, that big building all the way down there. Literally takes up the whole block. So we'll just, this is a very nice part of town. This will probably be some high-end store. We can kind of walk in the street at this hour. There's the restaurant Catch. A lot of football and NBA players go there. My ex took me there for my birthday. Right there. And I don't know, they made us wait like 2 hours. And we didn't even get to eat. She left crying. And then we just went to go get sushi. Did my ex have big cans? They were very nice. Yes, memories, absolutely. She lived with me for 3.5 years, so this was kind of our home base. So a lot of memories. Mostly good. We won't get into the bad ones. Now, of course, here's my favorite store. John Barbados. I mean, I don't know about that. I could rock that. Hey, I could definitely rock that with those pants, that top, those pants. I can make it work. That is the leather duster. Oh, come on, buddy. I could even, I could probably make this outfit work. But that's my favorite. That top, got the leather shirt on as well, if you can see that. Leather pants, I mean, nice boots. Might have to come back. This is what the store looks like. I do rock a duster every now and then. Now this is Drake's, a very high-end restaurant. I've actually never been here, but it's a very nice restaurant, from what I understand. I mean, it's cold for us right now, to be honest with you. I mean, I'd say it's in the low 50s right now, but I have 2 jackets on. Here is the Butcher's Daughter. It's another high-end eatery. Good place to take a date. There is Chiconi's. Taking many a date there. Now, if you're familiar with the TV show Vanderpump Rules, this parking lot is pretty iconic. That is the back of the kitchen to the main restaurant that's featured on the show. There's been a lot of scenes shot in this parking lot. Where do I go for the prime poon hunting? I mean, I had a friend of mine, and now there's the OG location of John Varvatos, right there. That building used to be the original John Varvatos location. I mean, I don't know, man. Well, I don't know if Lisa Vanderpump's a hoe. I mean, Ken don't look too good, so I'm sure she does what she has to. And here's another clothing store, Chrome Hearts. Do I know if I'm funny? Well, let's go across here, Lois. There's some cool shit we got to show the people. Well, I'm a paid regular at the Comedy Store. I'm passed at Rogan's Club, the mothership. I've been on TV more than most people. Does that mean I'm funny? I don't know. I mean, any comic who says they're funny probably isn't funny. Now, this is a very famous AA meeting place. It's called the Log Cabin because, I don't know, it's a log cabin, I guess. Makes sense. A lot of celebrities have walked in through those doors. Here's another place celebrities walk through. This is Dog Pound Personal Training Gym. Justin Bieber comes here. Taylor Swift when she's in town. This is kind of a real she block here. It's Robertson Boulevard in between Santa Monica and Melrose. So this is even a high-end lumber store. And if you watch Vanderpump Rules, there is the restaurant that Katie and Ariana run, allegedly. I've lived in LA my whole life. Since 1968, baby doll. This used to be a high-end shoe store. Yeah, I've been on Kill Tony like 5 times. It's probably not a career highlight for me, to be honest with you, but it is a popular show. And I was on it in the very, very early days. And I'm probably known, the 2 things I'm known for the most, I would say, are Roast Battle Season 1, where I went 4-1 on television, beating Jesse Joyce, Tom Ballard, Jimmy Carr, and K. Trevor Wilson, before losing to Sarah Tiana, my friends. Here's a big parking lot. Now here is one of the most popular nightclubs in the world, the Abbey. It's usually packed on weekends. Usually the weekend in West Hollywood is Thursday through Saturday. So Saturday night, there will be a line probably from that door to like down there. It's a very, it's a big night dance floor, and then there's a couple. If you can't get into the Abbey, you go into the other nightclubs on the boulevard. Whoa. Lois just saw a rat. And I don't mean the band. So Flat Cat, if you watch Vanderpump Rules, this used to be Pump right here. They've now turned it into another gay bar called Roosterfish. Not sure how well it's doing. Now here is the best name of a gay bar you could ever hope to imagine. The Mother Lode. I'll let you think about that. And here is a really nice, like a high-end bakery. All kinds of treats and shit. A very expensive bakery. Now, if you watch Vanderpump Rules, you'll recognize this bar. This is the first bar that Tom Sandoval and Tom Schwartz started. Tom, they put the pump sign up there from the old location. Sometimes it's crowded and sometimes it's not. I always got the feeling that Pump and Tom and Sir were kind of fronts for the TV show because they never really seemed that crowded when the show's not on the air. But then when the show is on the air, it seems to be more popular. I am a crazy man, no doubt about that. Well, sometimes I can't sleep. It's probably the only bad thing about my job of stand-up comedy is, you basically develop insomnia. Now, here's a very popular nightclub called Rocco's. I believe at one point Lance Bass had something to do with it. And then he had something to do with this nightclub, Heart, which is now Beaches Tropicana. And I'm sure Lance Bass did not put any of his own money into these clubs. They just want his name. Okay. I'm gonna be daring here. I see a lady in distress over here. You never know. Come on, buddy. Ooh. Hey, you trying to get an Uber? No. Okay. Thank you. No problem. Well, the problem is, it's 50-50 that she's probably not a woman. I mean, she did seem to have a deep voice. That's okay. Yeah, no, I'm good on that. I've had sex enough where I could take a pass on tonight, if you know what I mean. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, pretty please. Oh, if these alleys could talk. The things I've seen in these alleys. Woo, Nelly. You wouldn't believe what I've seen. See how Lois is just chilling right now. I don't know. I mean, the voice was kind of deep. Not very much titty. So, who knows? Very short hair. Probably, at the minimum, a lesbian. I'm in my hometown of West Hollywood, California. It's funny. When I do these streams at 3 a.m., I get more people in these streams than I do when I do it in the afternoon. I'm not sure what that means. Hold on here. Oh. Yeah. I'll definitely say there might be some tangerinis. But, if it was like a legit girl, I might have stopped and interviewed her. All right, I've got to pause the stream for 2 seconds. All right. What's up? Oh, shh. I gotta take this jacket off. It's very, very warm. Okay. We'll do a little bit more. We'll just change the camera angle for a second. Sorry I don't look my best, but you know what? It's 3 a.m. I would love... what would I do if I saw Jeff Ross laying on my couch? I'll probably throw up. What a gross person he is. And, the best thing about my relationship with Jeff is the guy is completely afraid of me. So it's fucking awesome. Mr. Big Bad Roast Master. He ain't shit. And the best part is, he knows it. But let's talk about other stuff. Oh, thank you, Trig. That was a pretty good answer. I mean, yeah, but, I might do that. The problem is, with doing like those man on the street things, is the nightclubs play music. And my stream would get dinged for the music. So I've never met Nick Cage, but he was my neighbor in Bel Air. Interesting thing about Nick Cage is he bought Tom Jones's old house, which was, not right down the street, but pretty close to my childhood home. So Um, you know, I think I did one of the very first stand up on the spots shows at the Ice House, I believe. But, he didn't ask me. He's never asked me back. So, he's a bit of a palmer, Jeremiah. What I mean by that is he has you on his show if he thinks you can help him. And, frankly, right now, I can't really help him. So why the hell have me on your show? That's just how LA comedy works. I've never met Christopher Walken. I would love to meet Christopher Walken, but so far we haven't really crossed paths, and not sure if we ever will, to be honest with you. But he's definitely one of my favorite actors. I mean, my favorite actor is John Glover, and then Gene Hackman. So. W. Fig the 90 delivered a Cadillac Neiman Marcus purple XLR, all about toys. Oh, yeah. He was a big, like a collector, fine art, homes, cars. I have been to Joe Rogan's The Mothership. I performed on Brian Holtzman's Thursday night show. And objectively speaking, I probably had the best set that night. And was not asked to come back. So I don't know what happened there. Yeah, but you do. But Aristotle, I don't need 4 mods. I mean, my stream, frankly, doesn't get the numbers where I need like multiple mods. But I tell you what, if one of them quits, you can be the new mod. And they've all been very good to me. So I'm a very loyal person, Aristotle, as you will find out. You ever hang with Saul Trujillo? I mean, we've done shows together. I wouldn't say we've hung out, but we've done shows. He's a great guy, great comic. I think he just had his first late night stand-up spot. Yeah, well, I mean, I don't think Kip, William, and Gina Babina are going to quit anytime soon, but, you never know. I mean, listen, being a mod sucks. Like, you literally, they are good eyes, raw dog. You're getting shit on by trolls who aren't even trolling you. They're trolling the person's stream you're moderating. And it's a big headache. But I don't get that many trolls. And the trolls I do get, it's the same shit. It's just old and boring. You're old, you're gay, your hairline, your waistline, your jawline. And, it's just like, you guys just pull from the same book. So nothing's really ever hurt my feelings, to be honest with you. But Aristotle, you and Flat Cat are the next 2 mods if I decide I need more moderation. Do you like Billy Connolly's stand-up? He's our best. I don't know a lot about him. I've heard the name. So I have no opinion on Billy Connolly, but I've heard the name. So Drunken Donuts, you're a bit of a wild card. But, if you want to be a moderator, I'll add you to the list. Carlos Mencia, I think he's a joke thief and not a good guy. Bobby Lee's a nice guy. I don't really know him that well. We do share the same birthday, September 17th. We can't have wild cards as mods. Like, I don't know what William Zoom, Kip Smith do, but I can tell they have regular, jobs of authority. I am a voice actor. I do the voice of Tyler, the Creator's father in the TV show The Jellies. EA Sports. It's in the game. So it's your channel will skyrocket. What duo? What up, Hitesh Singh? I'm going to assume you're from Bangladesh. I'm not the EA Sports guy, for the record. So, I mean, I do think it's pretty close to the OG. This is CNN. Step aside. What do you say? No disrespect. It's pretty hard to disrespect me. I don't know what you're talking about. What are your thoughts on Anthony Cumia? I mean, definitely a radio legend. I'm not really a fan of the racist humor. Like he posted something the other day. It was like a bunch of like gorillas eating bananas or something. They said, "Look, it looks like a Wawa in Philadelphia." I just, I don't know, man. I don't really like that kind of humor. But you know, he's made enough money where you talk about a guy who doesn't give a fuck. It's him. Um, what's a better movie than Slapshot? I mean, I don't know if it's a better movie, but I think a incredibly realistic portrayal of NFL life was North Dallas 40, which is basically Slapshot of football films. I don't think I do say racist jokes, to be honest with you. I mean, I know some, but I don't say them. Um, Bobby or Andrews. I don't know. I mean, I don't watch stand up, so I don't know enough about. I do with Rob Lowe and Keanu Reeves, Ed Lauder. Um, well, that's way too deep talk for me, Aristotle. But yeah, Youngblood. It wasn't like a great hockey movie. I mean, but the thing that made Slapshot great. I hope Red Bar is watching. Me and Red Bar are cool. Is Slapshot really was a realistic portrayal about how we don't do all caps in here. Only one person can do all caps. Uh, the redneck, and that is Peter the Chicken Man Brennan, who doesn't really get into these late night streams. So, yeah, I hear Keanu Reeves is as nice as he is advertised. Um, I mean, Boston comics are very cocky. I'll just say that. The few Boston comics I know think their stink doesn't shit, or their shit doesn't stink. And but you know what? They're the type that all shit on L.A., but then they have to come to L.A. to make it. No one makes it in Boston. You might start in Boston, but you don't make it in Boston. You either go to New York, and even the people who live in New York, they got to come to L.A. eventually. So there you go. I've never been to Boston myself, so I can't say anything good or bad about it. The Chicken Man's a good egg, Drunken Donuts. I highly vouch for the Chicken Man. Hey, hit the like and subscribe button, whether you like the Chicken Man or not. The author of North Dallas 40, Peter Gent. Yes, well, the funny thing is, I have spent time in Chicago, lovely city. I forget, I think it was Don Meredith was the quarterback. If you watch North Dallas 40, basically Don Meredith was being played by Mac Davis, kind of the hard charging wild man quarterback. And Art Hartman, who was the goody two shoes quarterback, was basically Roger Staubach. But when Don Meredith and Nick Nolte was playing basically Peter Gent or Gent, I'm not sure which one it is. And after Don Meredith saw the movie, he's like, if I knew Peter Gent was that good, I would have thrown him the ball more. Of course, you've got the great John Matuzak in the movie. Um, who else was in it? Bo Svensson, Tommy Riemann. I'm in touch with Tommy Riemann's kid on Instagram. And Tommy Riemann, who played the black running back who took the needle at the end and blew out his knee, he's still alive, and I've tried to get him on the podcast, but he doesn't really seem too interested in it. All right, well, that I've narrowed to where Tex Cobb is. I've been told Tex Cobb might be in either the Abilene, Texas area or the Philadelphia area because he did graduate from. Actually, I don't do food stamps. I make a six-figure living doing what I do, baby. So don't worry about it. anyone who says they're rich isn't rich. But good one though. I dated, Lois's mom is from Doylestown, Pennsylvania. I did roast battle with Artie Lang once. It wasn't really a great experience, to be honest with you. He was really wasted. And what up, Ava? We're going 10 more minutes, guys, and then I'm going to bed because it is 3:15 in the a.m. So I hope you guys enjoyed this midnight stream. And we will do another stream tomorrow at some point. I don't stream at a specific time. I'm sure it would probably be better if I did. So, I know people, hey, Earl's streaming at 1 a.m. Let's go to his channel. I'm all over the place. I did 3 streams today. So, you know what? Now that I think about it, that girl who I thought was a guy, I think she was a girl because when I started this stream an hour ago, she was peeing in the bushes squatting. So my bad to that woman that's probably still on Santa Monica and San Vicente. No spam in here. Ava, $1.99. Thank you, Ava, very much. Ava, hit the like and subscribe button. All right. We've got a Russian troll in here, so he is being put in timeout. Oh, maybe that was it. Maybe she was taking it, but I didn't see her wipe. So, but I really wasn't looking that closely. He's probably just unable to get up and fucking walk. I mean, when I saw him the night at Roast Battle, he looked awful. UP squatting. Yeah, but I guess she would take a dump too, squatting. I mean, I don't know. If you got to even wonder, it's probably a good rule to go, you know what? It's time I go home and end the stream and go to sleep. But she might have been a prostitute, or he or she. Maybe she's trans. I've never met Howard Stern, so I don't know if he's cool or I hear he's kind of a dick off air. But, he's probably so, can you do this to the Ritz face? I don't know what that means, Ava. I'm sorry. Todd Glass. I've never been called Todd Glass before, so I guess in China I don't know. I've never been to China. So I'm surprised I haven't run into Todd Glass in West Hollywood, if you know what I'm saying. I mean, he is the furthest thing from straight edge, if you know what I'm saying. And I think you guys do. But get your last minute questions, guys. We're going to go about another 5 minutes. I've done some shows with Todd Glass early in my career, like 8, 9 years in. So that would have been about 2008. I think they were at the Improv, but I really, I think he's passed at the Comedy Store, but I'm not quite sure, to be frank. You should have married Jenny Buss. Yeah, I probably would have gotten spots at the Ice House. Ralphie May is dead, so no, he does not do the Comedy Store. Ralphie was a good man. I think about him a lot. I sent him the last thing I talked to him about was I sent him my dick pic, and he just said, "You win." Have you ever met Daniel Tosh? No, I've never worked or met with Daniel Tosh. You'd think he was on a show I was writing for in Hermosa, the Ian Bagg talk show, but I never met him that night. So yeah, listen, I loved Ralphie, but it's not really a surprise he died. I mean, the guy was fucking 600 pounds, and he was like, I met him in the early 2000s, and he was that big then. So you can't be 600 pounds for 20 years and have it not. It's going to catch up to you. What do you think Zelensky's the one that happened? Wait, what? What do you think Zelensky, the one that happened with It's Right? I don't know what you're asking. Thank you. I love my glasses. Did Ralphie May get ladies? Well, he was married for a long time. I sat next to him at a basketball game, but I've never really met him. Jack Nicholson did not want to talk to dudes. Let me tell you that much. Yeah, I mean, I don't mean to turn this into what up from Turkey, a health stream, but I know people who are 10 pounds overweight and the damage that does to your heart and all the extra work. It's fucking brutal. So you can imagine I mean, I don't know what Ralphie's ideal weight should have been, but I'll assume he's 300 pounds overweight. I mean, you just can't do that shit, man. Um, So, what up, Kyle? We're just about to end the stream in about 4 minutes. I do get the Al Franken thing a lot. I think I'm a little better looking than Al Franken, but hey, 3 more minutes, guys. Get your last minute. I knew him well enough to probably hint around it, but Ralphie was always going to die young. He loved weed, he loved food, and it just, you got to want to get better. And he didn't. Same thing, like Chris Farley toward the end wanted to get better, but it was way too late. So, Mac, the country boy, what's good? What's good? But we don't do all caps in here, baby. Unknown, we don't do all caps in here. Mac, the country boy, we do not do all caps in here. Only Peter. I've been on Joey Diaz podcast, episode 666, ironically enough. All right, Mac, I got to put you in timeout, man. I asked you not to do all caps, and you did it 3 times in a row. See ya. Kobe passing was terrible. I mean, that's kind of a random thought, but yes, it was. Guys, I don't have many rules in this stream. Yeah, I mean, I know Lisaya. I don't. I mean, I did 1 or 2 shows with him in LA, and what's wrong with all caps? Well, you're going to find out right now. Yes, Joey Diaz is very cool off the air. I can't say enough nice things about Joey Diaz. He's a great guy. What's wrong with all caps? It's a running joke in here, but the only person I allow to type in all caps is Peter, the Chicken Man Brennan. This is a Nemeth Brothers hoodie, the wrestlers, the Nemeth Brothers. So, Aristotle, we got 1 more minute here. Yes, Joey's the fucking best. Thoughts on Jake Paul? I mean, he's a brilliant businessman. He fights guys he knows he can beat. I think the Tyson fight was semi-rigged. I mean, in the first round, I think Tyson was doing too well. And, there's that one clinch in the second where you could tell they were talking to each other. And I'm sure Paul was like, hey, this ain't what I agreed to. And then the next, 6 rounds, Paul kind of semi-dominated. Like, Tyson was doing this weird thing where he was 6 feet away from Jake Paul, but then he was shadow boxing and biting his fucking gloves like a baby. So I didn't bet on the fight. I would never bet on a Jake Paul fight because I think most of them are rigged. And I'm not a conspiracy guy, but Jake Paul's smart. He fucking fights these guys like Ben Askren, who's a wrestler and not a puncher. Same thing with Tyrone Woodley, who's a wrestler, not really a puncher. Fights Nate Robinson, a basketball player with virtually no fighting experience. So, I mean, listen, he's smart. And I think the Netflix thing was the most streamed event ever. So, it's kind of hard to hate on the guy. He's a pretty brilliant businessman. Yeah, I mean, it didn't feel right. Tyson, the first round was dominating. Second round, I thought he won. And then the last 6 rounds, he looked like shit. Now, you could say maybe he got tired, but I don't know. Jake Paul has addressed Muhammad Ali to fight him. Yeah, 100%. Have you met Chris Angel? I have not met Chris Angel. All right, guys. I hit the goal of doing the stream for 1 hour for $1.99. Connie Lingus, I gave you a shout out in my previous stream. So please hit the like and subscribe button for me, please. I would appreciate it. And I love you all. We'll stream tomorrow at some point. Earl Skakel saying good night and good luck.